1, 2. G'day, 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 g'day. How you going, Adelaide? It's so good to be here. How you going? Good. Stuffing the burgers in your face. What a delight the Wheaty is. So let's just go for it. Let's see what happens. This is a song called Hank and Tammy. It's a true story that was told to me by a judge in Anahuac, Texas. Hank and Tammy, man and wife, 69 years old, living hand to mouth, a Winnebago for their home. Too poor to retire and too old to employ, so they took to running cocaine for the Mexican cartels. Hank and Tammy, homeless grannies in their old RV, heading to Miami with 100 pounds of methamphetamine in that endless stream of grey nomads. It was perfect camouflage. The $1 million cargo drifted past like a mirage. No questions from the border guards, they just waved them through, riding across the country on their Winnebago mule. Hank and Tammy, homeless grannies in their old RV, heading for Miami with 100 pounds of methamphetamine. And all they ever dreamed of was to retire on a Florida beach. They would leave their life of crime behind them after this, being poor is the reward for living by the rules. There was nothing left for them to do but Winnebago mules. So Hank and Tammy, they took to muling in their old RV, headed for Miami without a illicit retirement scheme. And as they drove through Texas, they crashed in Anahuac, smashed into the fence of the local judge's ranch, and the judge came out to help them. And he did just that. He picked up their sacks of cocaine, handcuffed them to the rack. Hank and Tammy, homeless grannies in their old RV, were taken to the courthouse. Judge Wilbur gave them 20 years each. Now they are forever retired to the penitentiary. Yeah, now they are forever retired to the penitentiary. Hank and Tammy. Woo! Well, here's a couple of tales from from my time in the US. This was written with a dear mate of mine, Luke Moller, who just got back. Hugh just got back recently, and this was written in North Carolina. Are you from North Carolina, mate? I'm from India. It's the next state. Do you have rednecks in India? All right, here we go. Near Murphytown, North Carolina, I went in search for southern kindness. First folk I found looked me down, couldn't find a smile in that place. So I headed down back into town, past the old guns and ammo store. But I didn't come to buy a gun, I just came to have some fun. Natural wonder I came here for turned out to be her. She's a Buddhist girl in a Baptist town. She can't quite smile, quite frown. Can't just live and don't just be. A Bible verse on a billboard sign ain't gonna make her change her mind. She's a Buddhist girl in a Baptist town. She's the happiest thing in Murphy. Well, we came to write and we came to pick and take some time from Nashville, Tennessee. Flowing trees, tall green trees and rivers, all that, you see. We never thought we'd see a Buddhist girl in a Baptist town. She can't quite smile, can't just French. She won't just be. A Bible verse on a billboard sign ain't gonna make her change her mind. Buddhist girl in a Baptist town. She's the happiest thing in Murphy. Well, we headed down back into town, inspired by natural wonders all around us. There we met a woman, 54. She paid to look anything but older. Well, she said she was a stay-at-home mom and her kids had left for college far away. She's a Botox mom in a Baptist town. She can't quite smile, can't quite frown. Won't just live and won't just be. A Botox ad on a billboard sign ain't gonna make her change her mind. She's a Botox mom in a Baptist town. She's the drunkest mom in Murphy. Hugh Stuckey. Well done, Hugh. That was beautiful. Big hand for Hugh Stuckey. Yes, very good. Very flash. Oh yeah, then we went up. Yeah, this bit. We almost got shot by about 30 dudes. We found a weed farm on the top of this hill and then camouflage. Talking about this, I read the news this morning. There was like more people wearing camouflage than masks at those protests. Don't know. It's a funny place. Anyway, here we go. Come hunting time, you cannot find a local tradie that ain't shooting up the woods. There ain't much loot, but the game they shoot, they eat, and the Buddhist girl thinks that's good. hear the dogs down the ridge they run, chasing a turkey from its straw. 30 local men to shoot one fowl. That's how they hunt in Murphytown. And she'll even eat a little bird herself. That Buddhist gal in a Baptist town. The one she just wants to be. Yeah, Bible verse on a billboard sign ain't gonna make her change her mind. She's a Buddhist gal in a Baptist town. The happiest girl in Murphy. Oh, what a delight. So we're going to try some... there's more. There's a table down here, guys, if you want to come down here and get all tabley. So we're gonna try some songs that we did like 20 years ago when we were actually playing around Adelaide a bit. And I think this is one of them. This is called "I'm Just a Country." You're leaving me for Spain, a little more cultured maybe, but I've got caves and course and bends. Secret views in a mountain range. You can ride in my veins, and you can work in my heart. You can swim in my eyes and dance on my floors. You can kiss my eyes, and we'll try to please yours. 'Cause I'm just a country. I'm just a country. I'm just a country that you're traveling through. I gotta stay home, feed my dog. You gotta keep your mind on the job. Traveling ain't an easy life, but you will be in my arms tonight. You're free to roam wherever you want, through any town, cross any port. My rivers are sunny, quiet little streams, until you leave. 'Cause I'm just a country. I'm just a country. I'm just a country that you're traveling through. And you will find something new each day. You won't get bored like in Adelaide. There's no map of Maine. I'm a new country. And you look at me with your open eyes. I rub your feet, you kiss my eyes. You're now a part of me, my history. 'Cause I'm just a country. I'm just a country. I'm just a country that you're traveling through. Yeah, I'm just a country. I'm just a country. I'm just a country that you're traveling through. And thank you for being here with me. Come back again when you're free. And by then I should be a man. and I'll take your hand. Oh, that's a nice one. This one, I dedicate this to my little brother Huey. This is a song inspired by a man who lied about owning a highway building company. Up in the Cooper Basin, I believe. That's right, yeah. Benny still was a poor man. He didn't have a solid plan, but he is now a millionaire, building streets out in that sand. He used to be a gardener. He worked once or twice a week. Then he moved up to a mining town he called Gunpowder Creek. There was talk of roadworks in a park, and Benny said too much. He said he owned a highway building corp, but he didn't own a truck. No, he didn't own a shovel, but Benny called that bluff and got the contract to build the highway road. Start tomorrow it does. They sit upon the dunes and carve the desert roads. If we have enough water, we can make anything whole. If we have enough bottled boys, we can turn this into gold. So he called upon his friends and he built a water truck out of Billy Farley's water tank in his dying father's truck. He and Jenny Smith did the daytime shift and camped up 20 Ks. Slept together on the desert daisies under the Milky Way. And by morning, man, his midnight boys had sealed the Santa then. And up and jumped into the truck to do it all again. Yeah, let's sit upon the dunes and carve those desert roads if we have enough. There's a reason why we call the Lost Dog. City man came to Benny's job. His 1,000 miles of desert road led them to an oil pod. And the big boys in the big machines, they'll always push and shove. If we don't stand up like Benny did and call some big boys bluff. If we don't stand up like Benny did and call some big boys bluff. Yeah, let's sit upon the dunes and carve those desert roads. If we have enough water, we can make anything whole. Yeah, if we have enough bottled boys, we can turn this sand into gold. Hey, Adam, you're here. Why don't you come up and play? You're early. Did your little one go down? Did your little one go down to sleep early? This is Adam Page, everyone. I haven't seen him in about 20 years. Yeah. Come here, you big. Get your stuff. they're sort of like a catch-up, really.
I had those guys the other night.
I think you're on that mic in the middle there.
Oh, stop the stage. Sweet. Take a seat.
I don't know how it's going to reach you there.
It's all right, man. I'm loud.
Should we do this one? Big hand for Tom on the sound. I'll start without you. This is a good song called Chukaba. So it's kind of like another mining song, really. The word means sort of everything, really. It's an indigenous word for dreaming. There is another option, so we're driving again, away from your loving arms to golden red. Never had so much money, never been so in debt. I'm digging for that feeling at the first night we met, and you said, I will be by your side. And I said, our love is trapped in a mine. Back in that windy city, close to the edge of the world, red dust settles on the bonnet of our car, like the bonnet of our baby girl, who never learns the secrets of the land that her mama knows and her father can't understand. Driving trucks round this mining town, driving the dream time further down. And you said, I will be by your side. And I said, I'll go back to the mine. But there is another option, baby. So I fly home tonight, away from the golden red and into your arms, love. And I said, I know we need to survive. And you said, our love, I'll be by your side. And I said, our land is our life. And you said, our land, oh, jukebox. This one will be interesting. This is a... so we went to Edinburgh when we were... You've been to Edinburgh, haven't you, Adam? So, yep, there we go. And it smells like... What do you think it smells like, Edinburgh?
Depends what time of day. After about 1 a.m. it's just vomit.
I thought it smelled like Vegemite.
Vegemite.
Because of the brewery.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Anyway. That was probably slightly wrong. All right, so we were there, right, weren't we? And Lyndon and I, and we'd gone and played at WOMAD over there. We were lucky enough to get that one, which was fun. Then we went up to Edinburgh, and then these friends of us rocked up. I don't know, Tim's here. Yeah, he's probably doing a job. But he rocked up with his girlfriend of the time, and we were up there drinking Tennants and listening to probably the new David Gray and Coldplay records, and Jeff Buckley records, and Radiohead records. And so, we went, oh, so you've been traveling around? And they were like, yeah. And then we were like, well, where are your bags? And they said, oh, we just left them at the bottom of the staircase. And this was an apartment building, and so they were like, well, there's like a junkie kind of clinic down there on the first floor. So they ran down, and yeah, their bags had been stolen, and that was just the beginning of a pretty good time for them. But so we wrote this song, and I'm sure you can hear a couple of those influences in there. But Lyndon and I did that. That was fun. Good on you, Lyndon. I miss you. Miss you, baby. Have you ever watched, anyway, no, that's another story. Escape to the Chateau. Do you watch that? We've watched it like for about 8 hours a day for the last few weeks. I want to be Dick Strawbridge. This is a song called Waltz for Timberley, and we haven't played it since then. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3. Uncertain yearning, our dance keeps us turning for freedom. Spinning round from uptown to downtown, you're not alone. I feel with you. I feel with you. We're leaving grieving, our hearts have been seeking some freedom. Spinning round from uptown to downtown, on and on I waltz with you. The waltz for Timberley, dancing arm in arm. Don't be sold quick by its sweet melody. Just listen to what I'm looking for, to going back home, seeing my land and feeling the sun. Seeing old friends and talking with mom, but right now I'm waltzing with you. Uncertain yearning, our dance keeps us turning for freedom. Spinning round from uptown to downtown, I'm in on my feet with you. I was with you. I'm yearning for home, to be feeling the sun, but right now I'm waltzing with you. Should we try Toodaloo Tuvalu or should we just do Dry River?
I don't even know what Toodaloo Tuvalu.
No, don't worry. Let's not do that one then. That's a.
Don't worry about me.
Don't worry about Toodaloo. We'll do Dry River. My mum is here. This one goes to you, Mum. Mum worked with this old fellow Aboriginal man, Bob Kennedy, and he came and stayed with us one night. And I think it was his first. He was going back to see his family. He hadn't seen since he was a young man, and he was. And he's not with us anymore. So this goes out to Mum. Thanks for all the wonderful work you've done. By a dry river, waiting for a flood to take me home. By a dry river, waiting for a flood to take me north. I can't wait. Haven't seen my home since 1948. Worked here and there. I've traveled everywhere. I've been a station hand damn near all my days. Now I live by a dry river. I dream of riding bareback with my girl. Way up the river, I'm going home. I'm walking into my hometown when they're not expecting me. Waking on my old friends, waking on my family. I go around to visit my sister Ina, haven't seen her for so long. We were only 18 when I hit the road, and we stay up to 4 a.m. watching Sky Country and TV down by a dry river, waiting for a flood to take me home. By a dry river, I am coming home. Hey, Mr. Bosford, I worked for you before. Come open up the gates, yeah, open up the doors. This is the hardest country. We all work as one, man. We don't own this country. This country has got us. I said, home has got my soul. So let the rain fall to flood dry river and take me home. her, hey, I'm gonna see Melissa. I'm gonna take her desert flowers. I think I'll even kiss her. Down by dry river, waiting for a flood to take me home. By dry river, I am coming home. Drinking beer in a stolen country, hot white in the 18th century, driven into the ground, veering out of control. We threw the driver on the side of the road. We thought we knew all we needed to know to survive in this land you call your home. Your sacred country, your land and soul, we now call our property, our property. Buddy, I don't need your tucker to eat. I brought a shit ton of cows and sheep. Now we don't care how hungry, desperate you get. We march the sheep like they were soldiers. We shot the natives along the Murray waters. Now we don't speak of the wars we fought for your home, for your sacred country, for your land and soul. We now call our property, our property. We worked them hard, now we fear our native slaves. Bulldozer bush planted Syrian wheat seeds. We wouldn't know how to live on what grows from this ground. To who we are and where we live, we're proud, but we rarely drive out of our town. So how can we love or call what we don't know? Your sacred country, your land and soul, ain't our property, your home, your our sacred country, your land and soul, we now call our property, our property, our property. Stop. I spent all my money loving you. Yeah, something like that. That's Toby Lang on drums. I spent all my money loving you like a fool, a crazy fool. I spent all my time being blue like a fool. I spent it all on you. I bought you what you wanted, nothing but the best. I deprived myself of a lot of things I wanted for myself. I'm the one who opened up the door and showed you the way. We were doing great till we ran out of cake. I spent all my money loving you like a fool, a crazy fool. I spent all my time being blue like a fool, spent it all on you. Yeah, I bought you fine dining 7 nights a week and diamonds for your fingers. I laid the freedom at your feet. I'm the one who opened up your door and showed you the way. We were doing fine till we ran out of wine. I spent all my money loving you like a fool, a crazy fool. I spent all my time being blue like a fool. I spent it all on you. Hey! Linda. spent all my money loving you like a fool, a crazy fool, and I spent all my time being blue like a fool. I spent it all on you. Come on, everybody. I spent it all. Spent it all on you. Hugh Stuckey on guitar, Adam Page on sax, and Lyndon Gray on bass. Well, that was fun. When does your next gig start, Lyndon? Oh, we got ages. Oh, okay, sorry. That's all right. We might just keep going. Is that all right, Wheaty? We'll just keep going, and is that all right? If you want a beer, just go get a beer. I don't think my brother, that stopped my brother. But if you don't want to get a beer, just ask Hugh, he'll get you one. Actually, let's do Henry Box Brown, yeah? Yeah? Which is in E. This is going to take a little bit of... Why don't you guys do something for a bit? A what? Oh, I've got one in there. That's cool, yeah.
I might grab a little bit more sax in there to fit the roll back as well.
This is a song called The Resurrection of Henry Box Brown, and it was written in, it's a true story actually about a slave in Richmond, Virginia. Hey, it's lovely to see lots of friendly faces. Michael, hey, how you guys going? How you rocking? It's been lovely. Well, the while hasn't been lovely, but... Yeah, go for it. You can feel anything. Wow, cool.
That's when you know it.
There's no escaping the hot Virginia sun. Tobacco plantation, into slavery he was born. There was no escaping the boss and his chain. He sold his wife and 2 children. He never saw them again. He heard the only way out was in a wooden box. Henry got to thinking maybe he could break those laws. So he rolled his legs up like he rolled those brown cigars. Packed himself into a tobacco box and sent himself up to Philadelphia. And $86, what the papers say. The freedom's worth much more than the postage paid. Get yourself some freedom, before you're 6 feet down. Go be disappearing like Henry Box Brown. There's a kind old stormy, and he nailed down the lid. Henry paid his life savings, and in that box he hid. For 3 days traveling, wagon, boat, and train. And when he arrived alive, he said, "Kind sirs, thank you. Henry is my name." And just because he learned to live this way, don't make it right, don't mean you have to stay. When you've been done wrong, you can break away from, find your way to freedom, like Henry Box Brown. And 86 dollars is what the papers say. Freedom's worth much more than the postage paid. So get yourself some freedom before you're 6 feet down. Go be disappearing like Henry Box Brown.
How you feeling, guys? That was great, Adam. Good choice. I don't know. Should we try? We could try Hugh and Boathouse. Should we do that one? Yeah. I don't think you've got. Do you have that one? I don't know. We'll figure this one out. Has anyone been to the Hugh River? Yeah, it's beautiful, isn't it? I wrote this one there. I played down at the Cygnet Folk Festival, and they billet you out to sometimes the best and sometimes the worst experiences of your life. And this one was one of the best. And there was a lovely old woman, VB they called her, Victoria Bishop, and she picked us up, and then we went home, and unfortunately hit a wallaby. She'd never hit one before, and I had to bloody kill this poor little wallaby because it was so bent up. But then someone had hit some quolls further up the road, and she was like, "Would you like to take them home and we can turn them into a guitar strap?" I was like, "No, I've had too many beers, but thanks." But anyway, unfortunately, one night we lost poor old VB, and but you know, if you've got a really beautiful home, share it.
Rain pouring down, wind whistles loud through the casuarina, and I need these sounds to drown out the thought of the one I miss, and hell yeah, it hurts. Couldn't get much worse. They say time will heal, but our loves made time stand still. Every moment I miss, every sloth meal and kiss in the Huon boathouse. Where do we hike from here? For our joy, for our hope, and sense of bliss, and hell yeah, we grieve. Every night that you leave, they say time will heal, but our loves made time stand still. We're good together, broken apart. The light in which I see you is 1 billion years dark. We gotta build with what we have, ancient stone. Nothing lasts forever or stays in the same form. Waves crashing down, pounding the pine at this Huon boathouse, and I need these sounds to drown out the thought, to drown out the thought, to drown out these thoughts. Drown out the thought of the one I'm yearning for. Well, this is an old one. This is a very old one. So maybe people will know this one. I don't. This is one I wrote for my dog, really. And I was, how old are you, Brendan? About your age, I think, when I wrote this song. So this, oh, you 20? 10? I can't count, mate. Hello. But this is kind of like a sort of young love sort of thing with your dog.
Driving off Blue Street, I saw her walking a dog. To my eyes she was new, to my heart like a lover. I drove around the corner, maybe I could talk to her, thinking all too much. For someone who says they won't fall in love, for someone who just walked out a door. Yeah, well, I'm throwing it all away. My heart says I love you, but I can't say what's your name. I just call you Isabella. 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 Na, na, na. My heart is screaming, still can't talk. Second time around the block, I couldn't see her or her dog. I had a chance, I let it go. Oh, call it a crush, 'cause it's crushing me so much. You can call it lust, you can call it what you want. I don't give. I mean, I just call you Isabella. Isabella, 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 I'm talking Isabella. Talking is a, talking is a, talking is a, talking is a. This is a song called Smoothing Boat. It's about the civics. And I wrote this, I think, when I was 17 or 18, I can't quite remember, and it's sort of like nothing's changed. I float over the sea now, over the sea now, over the sea. I fly over the sea now, over the sea now, over the sea. A small wooden boat on the way to our shore, to find a new home
the only hope in our world. But the welcome wasn't there. It seems they didn't care, 'cause no one came to the rescue. And they float alone out at sea now, alone out at sea now, alone out at sea. And I'm alone, waiting for you to rescue me. I have no home, I'm just a float in this small wooden boat. Took on water, mother or daughter. Papa, if I die at sea, don't leave me. What did your intelligence tell you? You should go to the rescue. There's a boat at sea with 400 refugees. What did your intelligence tell you? Yes, you should go. If you knew me, you would come to see the waves roll over me now, over me now, over me. And I'm alone, waiting for you to rescue me. I have no home, I'm just a float in this small wooden boat. And I'm alone, waiting for you to rescue me. I have no, I have no, I have no. Looking at the mainstream, it's all too clean, rubbish on the surface, far away from the heartbeat that dropped it. Walking down the mainstream, yearning to taste just a little love, it tempts me. Paddle pop music floating down the mainstream, lick it with your long and wet lips, is it everything you ever dreamed? Fill it till it's empty. diving in the mainstream. Gonna open eyes, maybe it will sting, but there's something like down there, somewhere down there, paddle pop music floating down the mainstream, licking with your long and wet lip scissors. Everything you ever dreamed, fill it till it's empty. Paddle pop music floating down the mainstream, licking with your long and wet lip scissors. Everything you ever dreamed, everything you ever dreamed. Yeah, that's one we haven't played in 20 years. We did make a record once, but we never released it. Did we record tonight? I don't know. It's on Facebook. You could be watching on Facebook at the moment. It's going off. Well, we could do Tiptoe Through the Tulips, which might be quite interesting. Or we could do, how about we do Diary of a Dairy Hand instead? Yeah, should we do that? Oh, no, we should do Tiptoe Through the Tulips. I've never done this song, ever. This is another melodica song, or is it a flute song? Flute sounds good. That's a tulipy instrument. It is, isn't it? Cool. Yeah, I might need some words for this one. Sorry, excuse me. This is extreme iPadding. Doesn't even frickin' fit. There we go. Huh. We don't have to do anything. We can just press play on that, I reckon. You do all the hard chords, Q. You good with that? Do the high and hard ones. All of them at once. All of them. Yeah. Oh, this is cool, yeah. So, ooh. Some people might know this song. I'm not one of them. But I first heard Nick Lucas play it back in 1929 when we were shearing. Remember that, Adam?
Oh, man. How could I forget, Liam?
Ooh.
shades of night are creeping. Willow trees are weeping. Old folks and babies are sleeping. Silver stars are gleaming. All alone I'm scheming. Scheming to get you and your sexy ass out here. Come tiptoe to my window. By the window, that is where I'll be. Come tiptoe through the tulips with me. Tiptoe from your pillow to the shadow of the willow tree. Tiptoe through the tulips with me. Knee-deep in flowers we'll stray, we'll keep all the showers away. And if I kiss you in the garden, in the moonlight, will you pardon me? Come tiptoe through the tulips with me. Knee-deep in flowers will stray, we'll keep the showers away. And if I kiss you in the garden, in the moonlight, will you pardon me? Tiptoe through the tulips, tiptoe through the tulips, tiptoe through the tulips with me. Thank you so much. Well, that was good fun, wasn't it? I wonder if I'll ever do that one again. That was without you. It's nice tiptoeing through the yeah.
I couldn't see you wanting those diddly bits because the light was in my eyes.
Oh,
and then I
really?
looked over to see you going, I'm like, oh, diddly bits, sorry.
That was for my auntie who has lots of flowers.
Oh, cool. Those diddly bits were for you, auntie.
Yeah, she likes the diddly bits.
The diddly bits.
Always has. All right. Wow. All right, cool. How are you going for time? 2 more? All right. Should we do, yeah, no, let's do what could have been and feels like. Yeah. Feels like diddly bits. Okay. This is about Mount Barker, me hometown. If I stood here when they first did, wouldn't have imagined this. I wouldn't have done that or this. You know what I would have done? I would have laid back in the sun with the birds and the trees down by that junk-filled stream. What could it be? Yeah. What could it be if we didn't do it like we didn't? I often dream. What could it be if we'd only done things differently? Well, we stood in when they first... Oh, shit, hang on. Well, they crushed the Grand Mountains, turning into home, turn that secret mountain into architectural homes. They said the dream time's over, we should wake up to progress. I said we wake up and we realize, wow, we made a mess, what could it be? What could it be if we didn't do it like they did? Often dream. What could it be if we'd only done things differently? Yeah, but it is what it is, and it's home to me. Even with the mess we made of it, I'm grateful I'm from there. Each day I'm thankful that the sun shines through that ozone hole. And wherever I pump petrol, I get the smell of home. What could it be? What could it be if we didn't do it like we did? I often dream. What could it be if we'd only done things differently? What could it be? What could it be? If we'd only done things differently, I've been dreaming. What could it be? If we'd only done things, if we'd only done things, if I'd only done things differently. Wow, what a delight. All right, let's do this one. Okay, Lyndon's got to go after this. He's the bass player. Then we'll have a bit of a break and do a solo set. And, a solo, you know, you can play Hugh and you can play Adam and you can do what you want. But don't hit my acoustic guitar with the fork like you did at the last gig. Thank you, everyone, for listening. Lyndon, do you want to say anything?
Happy New Year.
This is for you, Lyndon, to play bass with. There's something in your eyes makes me want to lose myself. Makes me want to lose myself in your arms. And there's something in your voice
makes my heart beat fast. I hope this feeling lasts the rest of my life. And if you knew how lonely my life has been, and how low I've felt for so long, and if you knew how much I wanted someone to come along and change my life the way you have done. Feels like home. Feels like home to me. Feels like I'm all the way back where I come from. Feels like home to me. Feels like home to me. Feels like I'm all the way back where I belong. A window breaks down a long dark street, and a siren wails in the night. But that's all right, 'cause I have you here with me. I can almost see from the dark there's light. And if you knew how much this moment means to me, and how long I've waited for your touch, and if you knew how happy you were making me, I never thought I'd love anyone so much. It feels like home. Feels like home to me. Feels like I'm all the way back where I come from. It feels like home. It feels like home to me. Feels like I'm all the way back where I belong. Feels like I'm all the way back where I belong. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks, Lyndon. I'll see you in another 20 years, mofo.
We'll be back with another little set, but go get yourself drunk and high on sugar to the little Gerner boys. We'll be back in a little bit. I don't know what the time is.